Hey ho folks, what's up? This is Macro and today we're playing Satisfactory again. After finishing our first iteration of the nuclear power plant, let's get rid of that thing over here. We've got some work to do, producing new parts and stuff like that, right? So I prepared two things. You can already see them on the right hand side. A little factory for time crystals and another slightly bigger factory for FICSIT trigons. So that's what we are going to do the next episodes. And all of a sudden everything turns red. Well, okay then. And besides that, there are a few things to unlock now. I already prepared a little chest here, which should hold everything we need. I think it should be power slugs. Only this one? No, that's wrong. We need the time crystals here. We can unlock that as soon as we have finished the factory for that, right? So let's put that back, and also, where are they? 10 of those. Split. Good. So 10 and 200, that should be exactly what we need here. 10 and 200, yes. It's sulfur, actually. We don't need it, but for the sake of completeness, let's unlock the nuke obelisk as well. We need 10 encased uranium cells, which we should have available here. There we go. Let's do that real quick before we die. Start the research. There we go.
Nuke Nobelisk unlocked. This Nobelisk uses a nuclear fission reaction to generate a massive explosion. Ensure all FICSIT employees are clear of the blast zone before detonation. You probably should not use this. I am not joking. No refunds available. Side effects include glowing, growing extra limbs, liquefied skin, unexpected cravings for flesh, itching scalp, hair loss, finger loss, loss in general, indigestion, and flatulence. Please consult your weapons manufacturing facility if symptoms persist beyond the half-life of uranium-238.
All right. That's the nuke obelisk. I guess we're not gonna create those since they need encased uranium cells, right? I don't want to set up another production for those. And another thing is going to be the golden nut that we need for an achievement. That's 1,000 coupons, which we have available here, of course. So let's go ahead and buy that. Add to cart and buy it. There we go.
Congratulations, you are now a contributor to a popular pioneer trend. In earlier testing phases of the Save the Day program, pioneers could not get enough of these nuts, to the point of featuring nuts in every single picture they took. This obsession eventually became unhealthy, and pioneers were taught the skill of restraint and not holding anything in their hands. Still, to honor the love humanity had for these nuts, a statue was commissioned, so we can honor the impact these nuts had on pioneers across the universe.
Yeah, cool. So let's do that then. How am I gonna do that? Gotta put it in my hands. Oh, we're not placing it, it's just an item. Oh, we can place it. Okay. So let's place it, I don't know where. Like here? Wow. Cool. So we got that out of the way. And the last thing we are going to do is provide 1,000 nuclear pasta to the space elevator already, so that we also have that done. That's 20 stacks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's bring that to the elevator. Whoop. That's completed. Nice. Give me all my stuff back. I stored that here in this temporary container. And let's have a look at the plans that I've made. So that's the time crystal factory already. And I chose the oil-based diamonds recipe for this, since we need diamonds, obviously. And it's gonna be the first time where we use converters. So, pretty thrilled for that. And the other thing is the FICSIT Trigon factory here, where we need lots of SAM, a little bit of copper ore, since I decided to use that for Caterium and that for FICSIT ingots then. I could have used Caterium, but there was a slightly better spot where we had some more copper available, so I chose that. We also are going to use all of our assembly director systems that we produce somewhere. I guess we are going to bring that over via drones again, right? And yeah, everything for that is already set up, so we can get going there as well. And we are going to produce 30 FICSIT Trigons. I don't know if that's too much or too many Trigons, but yeah, it is what it is. And we produce 6 biochemical sculptures, which is going to be the next space part, actually. Yeah. Yeah, and as for here, we produce 60 time crystals per minute, which might be a little bit too much, but maybe we are going to use some of them later on for other things. And I chose this number since we can use a full pipe of oil for that. So 600 oil turned into 60 time crystals. All right. We are going to start with this one today. And I started setting that up. At our Western Shore train station. Where we still had the oil well available. And this is what we are going to use as our oil source there. So let's jump over there. There you can already see the factory building that I've prepared. Whoops. Yeah, down there. Shouldn't need too much space. So we should be good here. All right. Ouch. Let's switch over to the hover pack again. So back here we have the oil well, which only consists of impure nodes, I think. Normal node. Okay. I had to overclock it a little bit so that we get 600 cubic meters oil from there. All right, let's get to work. So let's see, we need 3 particle accelerators, each one using 200 oil per minute, obviously. All right, and nothing more. But I guess that's already enough, right? So let's start with those. Oil comes in back here, so we should kind of place them on this wall here. I don't know if we are going to be able to place all the converters needed on that floor here, but I guess we're gonna be fine. And if not, we'll stack another floor on top of that, no problem. All right, so let's start with the first particle accelerator here. Then we would place another one and another one. Yeah, good in terms of space. So oil-based diamonds is what we want. So that's 3 particle accelerators. Let's use this, this outlet here for power. And then we need to set up the pipes, which are coming in center on this foundation here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's have a look. We're good here. Yes, we are. So we can do this. So you can start processing the oil right away. 2, 1, 2. One, two, and 2. There we go. More pipes. Whoopsie. Whoopsie again. There we go. All right. So you produce diamonds now, right? Okay. Wow. It's so loud. Let's get a little bit of distance. And let's have another look. We are done with that, of course. And we need 10 converters. All right. Let's see whether we can maybe put them in 2 lines of 5. So converters, here they are. Let's plan for 1 foundation here. Put that away. 1 foundation for merging the outputs. Maybe even 2 over here. On that foundation maybe. And then we can start like here. With the converters, and we should be able to place 5 of them in a row, right? Let's try. Set the recipe first. We want to have time crystals. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Just see that we need a lot more SEM fluctuators here. We might have to go back. Or we just wait for them to fill up. And also we don't have any consistent fluctuator production set up. That might also be a problem later on. For now, we are still kind of working with the temporary setup close to our coal power plants, or rather close to the waterfall leading to our coal power plants. So we might have to up that a little bit. So that's another one and another one. And for the last one we need to wait a little bit more. I guess let's use that one. Make that MK3 as well. And connect the remaining 5 converters, potentially at least. Oh, we're good. Like that. Alright, that's the whole setup. Easy. Also, we want to bring that over to our train station, right? I haven't done anything for that yet, so we might want to take care of that right after we finished everything here. There's that. Few splitters. We can actually choose which input we want to use, but we can use both if we want. Let's use the first one, I guess. Nope. Connect all the inputs here. This one over here. Let's place it here, I guess. So now we should also be producing time crystals. And that's our first converters doing their thing. All right, cool. They actually have a liquid output, huh? Oh, we can create nitrogen gas from deuterium or bauxite here. Interesting. All right. Let's take care of the outputs then. Give me a merger. Let's merge everything in this direction. Site. Question is, do we want to go this way maybe? So merge it up to here and then bring it over like so. We could bring it over underneath this floor here and then all the way over to here alongside this oil pipe there maybe. Yeah, so let's do that. By the way, we could start filling that in here. Anyway, make it a giant platform. that. Like that maybe. One more or two more even. Birdies. You're kind of annoying. Okay. We'll deal with you later, I guess. So let's see. If we were to do it like that, we could easily output it on the center lane here. So let's place a wall hole there. Like that. Yeah. That was right. Okay. Let's do the belt work. Oh, I already did that, of course. Let's bring this one around to like here. Like that. One, two. And then just straight this way. No, not 1, 2, obviously. Which height do we want to go? Do we want to go this way or this way? I guess this way won't be possible. Yeah. Because we only can go down 1 tick with the lift. So I guess we're gonna do it like that. And then bring it bring it up here. I guess like this, right? Yeah, we gotta go through here anyway, so yeah, let's do it like this. So what is it then? 1, 2, 1, 2, right? Like that. And here, perfectly straight. Great stuff. So let's use this lane here then. Let's meet with the oil pipe here. Yeah, now we gotta figure out how we are going to bring that up. Well, I guess let's start with the train station first. This arch here is kind of annoying. I don't know whether we can actually get another train station going here. I mean, we can try. Maybe we gotta be a little bit creative here in terms of train routing. Yeah, I guess we'll figure it out. By the way, in between episodes, I also tried, or I ran a few diagnostics on our nuclear power plant. And we actually got a water problem. I kind of already saw that coming. That's exactly the water connections that we had to build for oh no, for bringing water back from the fertile uranium production, right? And that water, the system has trouble getting rid of that water. That's the problem, actually. So I don't know yet what to do with that. But we'll see. Okay, let's try to hit this edge here, right? Like this. Then maybe like up until here. Yeah, we'll never manage to get that back on track. Haha. So wait a second. We gotta. No. Then let's bring it over here. Do something like this. Connect that. Remove you. Remove you. No. I need tracks, please. Alright, where do we want to go? Here. Okay, let's do it like that then. That's fine. A bit closer than the rest. But I guess I can live with that. I mean, we kind of have to, right? We could also build another train station, but I don't feel like building another train station here. So give me that name. Time crystal. Whoa, crystals out. So that's where we want to bring the time crystals. let's see. We are, what is it? Is it load? Load is exactly right. We are going to place a splitter here. Like that. A lift hole here. Connect that up. And let's see. Yeah, so we could put another lift like here, right? And now we do something like that. Since we want to go underground here, and now we should be able to connect those. No? This way? No. Yes, we are. Since if you connect them to floor holes, I think you can make them infinitely long, actually. So that's nice. So let's bring them all the way over. What? So. And connect them up. All right. So now we just have to take care of this. One, two. There we go. All right, there's our time crystals. Cool thing about that is that we should now be able to unlock a few more things. Let's set up a train real quick and freight car. 1, 2. Move it a little bit forward so that we don't block the whole process there. So that's time crystals out. I don't know whether there's any good or any consistent naming scheme left here in this game, but I guess we're good. Yeah, use Central 2 to not block any other trains, let's say. And yeah, we're done with time crystals. Nice. We still got 10 minutes to go. Let's switch our plan over to the FICSIT Trigon factory. And No, give me that one. Our inventory fills and fills and fills. It's I don't know how actually. I mean, obviously we get stuff back by dismantling stuff all the time, right? But yeah, the amount of materials we have in our inventory every now and then is looks like it's a bit too much. And now that we are here, I actually realized that we don't have a container for that. So let's place a container for that then, shall we? There. That. All right. You are going to be time crystal. Connect that real quick, so maybe we got a chance of getting some of the crystals. That are being delivered home by now. Give me that one. Yeah, it's time crystals already, of course. All right. Pretty fast, not too bad. Maybe we get some. Let's get that sign done. That's time crystals. Select icon. Time crystal. Crystal. There we go. It's good. Yes, it is. Let's have a look what we can do with those. I mean, we already know, right? Synthetic power shards. We need 100 time crystals. Shouldn't be any problem. Also, there are a few milestones, but I think we need the FICSIT trigons as well, right? Yeah, we need them here. For those, we need even more sophisticated products here. A neural quantum processor. Okay, and here, superposition oscillator. Okay. And same here, we also need both. By the way, I guess we start with peak efficiency, actually, because I want MK6 conveyor belts. I'm not sure what we actually need for them. Maybe it's the time crystals, actually. We'll see about that. Let's select that right away. Let's see if some of the time crystals have already arrived. Nope. Where is that? It's currently, the train is currently back at the time crystal factory already, so I guess we lost the whole load. Yeah, okay, so we were not fast enough. Yeah. Then, in the meantime, while we're waiting for more time crystals, let's check out our SAM fluctuator production line back here. We still got a a few materials available here. But that's still manual, right? So we need pipes and we need wire. And how much do we need? It's only 10 per minute, right? 60 reanimated SAM. I guess those... Oh, that's not even 60. Why not? Because it's only 150 SAM, maybe. Alright. But we could up that, no problem. But could we up that to 60 reanimated SAM is the question. Or to more than that. 50 wire per minute, 30 steel pipes per minute. I mean, we could produce both just using iron. And we got iron over there. And I think even more underneath the platform there. So you could use this. You know what? Let's see if we can get a little plan for that up. No, I want that there. Thank you. So reanimated SAM, right? And we want, no, SAM fluctuator, sorry. SAM fluctuator. There we go. And yeah, it's 10 per minute, one manufacturer. Let's keep it at that number. We need 240 SAM. I'm not really sure what the node up there gives us. Okay, let's enable the recipes for that. Iron pipe and iron wire. And of course, pure iron ingots. So that's only 80 iron ore per minute. That should be easy. Let's check out the SAM node. And I guess we want to max that one out, right? Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, we can check it from here, actually. That's impure. So 300, ouch, SAM per minute, maximum. All right, so I guess we won't do anything else with that SAM, so let's max that out in terms of SAM fluctuators as well. Iron ore and water is not the problem, and also the space needed for manufacturers is not the problem. 240 fourth, so that should be 12.5, 300 SAM per minute. Exactly right. A bit of water, a bit of iron ore, no problem. Yeah, I guess that's gonna be another factory that we want to build right here, so we don't have to deal with train stations or anything like that, right? Cool. All right, so I guess I'm gonna take care of that in between episodes then. Let's for now check. What is that? Why is everything? Why do we have a blockage here? What? Wait a second. What's happening? What's happening? This one is exactly right. I can't see anything. This one is exactly right. They are connected here. They are connected there. Why? Is their stuff backing up? What the hell? Okay, that's the way back. Which one is it? This one. Yeah. Okay. Weird. Oh. 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 I completely forgot about those. Let's take care of that in a kind of emergency setup fashion, right? And then let's get rid of you, and of you. And let's not talk about that ever again. Did we leave a crate? Yes, we did. So let's put some stuff in here. You and you. We don't need that much of you and you. Don't need you. Not that much of you. Actually, we don't need that much of anything, right? Yeah, but it is what it is. So let's get that. Now we are producing coupons again. Well, I guess that was the reason why we didn't receive any time crystals here, right? Well, shoot. Yeah. Yeah, alright, still no time crystals. But that's fine. I mean, is it? Yeah, it kind of... does it stop the input belts as well? I'm not sure. Would have to think about that. If the output, if those belts back up, what would that mean? That means that, oh yeah, as soon as any item in the first few smart splitters here needs to go this way to the mergers, it can't, and everything will back up. Yeah, so that was most probably the reason. So we might want to have a look at Central 2. Maybe there are some time crystals in there. Oh, a lot of contention here. Oh no. We actually created quite a situation here, right? a lot of products now coming in since they backed up all the time. I don't know if we actually have the capacity to get that situation back to normal again. Yeah, you're going on full capacity now. Let me put down some of those monitors down here as well for both input belts. So yeah, we can't put them down without sitting, but that's fine. So I guess you're fine. Yeah, 420, 4405, but you're at full capacity, yeah. Well, as always, I didn't think about that when setting up those emergency containers here. Alright, I let that do its thing for a while, and maybe we're fine at some point again. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for today. We're already at 51 minutes, so over time as always, but that's fine. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you around next time as well. And until then, bye bye.